What's good, YouTube? This your man Spiel Dog. Man, I was watching. I thought sitting back looking at the videos this week, I realized Oscar really did the same thing to Ryan Garcia that he did to Canelo. When Canelo fought Floyd, Oscar didn't show up to the fight. They said something about rehab or whatever, but I think Oscar knew in his heart. Ain't no think. I know he knew in his heart Canelo was not ready to fight Mayweather, and Oscar looked like he was a sore loser. Like he don't like to lose, and he did Ryan Garcia the same way. He put money, he put money ahead of his fighters. What I mean by that is, sometimes that's what a good promoter job is, to protect the fighter from himself. Sometimes they knew, although Canelo wanted to fight Mayweather, sometimes you just gotta know what's best for your fighter. And he did not, he shouldn't have let him. It's the promoter. Yes, he worked for the fighter, but at the same time, they both need each other. And in a fight, in that case, I wouldn't have signed off on that. No matter how bad they want to fight a person, especially somebody like Oscar and Bernard that been in the ring, and Oscar knew Ryan Garcia wasn't ready for Tank, just like he knew Canelo at that time was not ready for Floyd Mayweather, and he kind of threw him out and just left him to the wolves to some degree. That's the part I don't like. That if it's anything I don't like about Golden Boy, it would be that. At one time, Golden Boy had a nice stable of fighters. Floyd beat every one of them. And I guess Oscar, what how they say, as the beat goes on, is happening again. Tank is beating all Golden Boy fighters. You know what? I think this was kind of a big fight, big promotion, and I just think Oscar didn't want to go out there and listen to Floyd and answer the questions to the reporters, because he might have gave an honest answer, and the honest answer would have been that boy had no business in the ring with Tank. He wasn't ready for no fight like that yet. He did good the first round and came out the second round like a damn fool. That was his inexperience. You know what? That's why he wasn't supposed to be in that fight at that time. Like I say, a good promoter is just like a good parent to some degree. Sometimes you gotta save people from themselves. It could be your son or daughter that's trying to do something that you know that they can't do, or they ain't ready for it yet. Then it's your job to step in there and be the bad guy. But in the end, you did what was best for your fighter. You know, who's to say how he gonna fight from now? Cause I look at Adrian Broner. That loss fucked him. Just ruined his career. Like he can't. He was a different fighter before he fought Marcos Maidana. After that Maidana fight, AB ain't been the same since. Sugar Shane Mosley. Shane was a bad boy in his day. After Vernon Forrest gave him that he gave him a good ass whooping in that first fight too. After Vernon Forrest put the beat down on Shane, if you go back, just watch old tapes of Shane before Vernon Forrest, watch Shane after Vernon Forrest. He never boxed the same again after that defeat. It's quite a few fighters that you can say that about. That once they lost the fight, Mike Tyson, once he lost to Buster Douglas, it's like he just was never the same. Zab Judah, after he lost that fight to Costa Zoo, although I'm gonna take, yeah, Zab too, but not so much because a lot of other stuff happened. But one thing, and that's one thing Floyd used to know. Now, you could, yeah, it's kind of, he did some. I don't know. It was some bullshit a little bit that he used to do, but Floyd would always catch them top guys after a loss. Now, I'm not taking nothing away from Mayweather's career, but just about a lot of his big fights, once they lost the fight, Floyd, he ready to fight them next. A lot of times, because he knows they ain't gonna be the same. There's very few fighters now. You got a few of them that's got that strong will that can lose a fight and come back. Bernard Hopkins was one of them. They came back better than ever before. Just as good as they was before they had the defeat. But you gotta have a real strong mind to do that. And a lot of fighters, once they lose, they just ain't the same no more. It really fuck with their confidence. So I just feel like Oscar know he left that, hung that boy out there to dry. And once he lost, Oscar didn't want to answer them questions because I really believe he knew he might have told the truth and made him and Ryan relationship probably worse than it's already finna be, more likely, because I'm sure the boy feeling some type of way about none of the people that's on his team being there to support him after they talked all that love stuff before the fight. Then that's almost like when that movie that they made about Don King, how Don King come to the fight with who's supposed to be the champ, and then leave back with the dude who he fought because the guy he came with lost. And it's a similar situation, man. So, for me, I still think Golden Boy is a decent promotional company, but Oscar just showed you what he a sore loser, and he put money ahead of his fighters sometimes, and don't get me wrong, you in business to make money, but he know damn well Ryan Garcia was not ready for Tank at this point in his career, and I think that's a big reason why he didn't show up, because he knew in his heart of hearts that boy wasn't gonna win this fight, and he didn't want to sit up there and have to try to explain it or be there telling Ryan, I told you so at that particular time, But that's it for me on this video. If you like the video, like and subscribe. Till the next time, it's your boy Spill Dog.